just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Detroit Lions.
On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Lions. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job on the return. Down close to the 35-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week. Throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Irving. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but so flat. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Moore.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get about 4 at that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Detroit Lions.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Isaac Tisla was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield completing this one to Downs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
throwing is Baker. That is caught. He got Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
For a first down.
They get 25 on that connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Buccaneers.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close to field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing, Ward. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
30-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
22-yard line.
On 2nd down, James. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. To throw is Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Isaac to Slow. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Now a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Zion McCullough there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Mayfield. Diggs on the reception. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. In middle, and he's got down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
On the play.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Like these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
A give. And this is Irving. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
Williams on the start.
This is 3rd and 6.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. He'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Get a pause here. We have an injury. And it is the tight end, Sam Laporta, a player they cannot afford to lose. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end right. On the RPO, we'll just flip it forward. 2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal?
It's now 3rd and
Laporta in motion. They'll run. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
On 4th down, Mayfield. And this is hard. Wow, the decision to go pays off.
Touchdown,
Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Tampa.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Me and all the bros in the stove and ride like
Here's McLaughlin now, after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Ward. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away.
The Bucs take over.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. That's down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's
A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop from OG.
That one, good for 18 yards. And 2, the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
They'll run with Murphy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
Downs goes in motion.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Baker. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And this one, blown up. Good surge, drop up. Loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So second down, and they'll run it. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Taking off, and he'll take this one in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's McLaughlin now. After score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Ooh. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward.
Darius Smith on the stop. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Ward. That one caught by Wilson. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Bucs offense headed back to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
22 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one
The Lions take
through the
over
end zone
first and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Ward will let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. We get set for quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Field on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Ward. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
5-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Ward. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Downs goes in motion. On play action, Mayfield. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And a first down. A gain of 14. And a Buccaneer first down.
Right back to Irving. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll start on the ground with James, who, despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately he goes down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19-yard line.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 33.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
That'll be caught. It's Jake. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bucs have it. Wow, you'd think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll find Diggs working across the field. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 9 yards.
is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to be fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's a handoff to James. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Throwing on third down. Ward. Crazy. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions.
A carry here for Wright. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is James. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
On the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 5.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
17 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Mikey Smith, they're on the start.
Line.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Here's Ward.
The pass. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and long. Now it's Ward. He'll try to run for it. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. They are looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. Off the play fake. That may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Ward. To the outside, that's safe ground. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
The open man is Wilson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Throwing, Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Covered by Winfield.
A shotgun handoff to right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
2-yard loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
Jack Fox in
The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes the jet sweep. He's going to get this up near the 1st down marker. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Buccaneers 1st down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And the 1st down. A gain of 1 yard.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10. Up at the 40. Throwing is Mayfield. That's complete to Diggs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd
Down,
down.
faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
That That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. That is into the hands of McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he'll get about 5.
Irving, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right.
Baker Mayfield
From the 23. Here's 2nd and 9.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Completing this one to Downs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. He's going to bring up 4th down. So, Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own
Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 2.
Back to throw is Ward. They set up the screen to James. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. And the Lions.
Shotgun snap for Ward.
The pass. Yaya Diaby on the stop. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and long.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. He'll swing this out to James. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Ward. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Now a give up the middle. The Lions ball there, first time out. Not much happening there, just a short game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Now the Lions
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Tampa Bay.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 86.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. He'll give this one complete to St. Brown. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play.
Throwing again is Ward. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's Ward.
And the Buccaneers 47.
Pass to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Ward to throw again. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Detroit.
And he'll spike it here and stop it with 45 seconds to go. On 2nd down, here's Ward. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by
To the air again. Ward. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Lions.
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. of the gun, Ward. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The two-point conversion.
Here's Ward. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.